Hi everybody, this is Plug Spinner, and today we're going to be picking two Unity disc detainer padlocks. After I pick them both, I will gut one of them to show you the discs inside, and the reason we're only going to gut one is because they are key-alike, so the inside should be the same for both. But I just wanted to pick both to see if there's any slight differences in the way the discs bind up and all that good stuff. These are manufactured in China, but unlike a lot of the Chinese disc detainers, this one is actually very nice quality. As you can see, there's basically no gap between that shackle and the lock body, which is really nice because a lot of the cheaper ones, they have a lot of wiggle here and it just doesn't feel secure. But this one definitely feels solid. It's also 100% stainless steel, and I did do a practice gutting, and everything in this lock appears to be stainless steel except for maybe the grub screw that holds the core in. I did buy these directly from Unity Lock at this website right here. However, I think they've discontinued this lock. Either that or they ran out of stock because they removed them from the website right after I made this purchase. So hopefully they come back, because for the price, these were $12.50 each. The smallest amount you can buy is a pack of 2. But for $12.50 each, that is the same or even less than the lower quality disc detainers that are available on Amazon. So overall, I mean, it's a really nice lock. I really like it. It's heavy. It operates super smooth, which I'll show you now. I do have 2 sets of keys, but I'll just use the one since they're key-alike. So yeah, just really, really beautiful locks. The only downside to these is that there are no false gates, but as you can see, it has a removable core. So in a future video, I plan on trying to file some false gates in there, just to make it a little more difficult, and because I'm still learning, so this is great for me because I was able to pick it with just the regular gates, and now that I kind of have a feel for that, I can upgrade it without having to buy new locks, so a really good option in that sense. So I mean, I'm really hoping they bring them back, because for those of you, I know there's a lot of us that just got these, this is just perfect. I don't know if there's an alternative cheap disc detainer with a removable core, but I feel pretty lucky to have been able to pick these up before they sold out or discontinued it, whatever it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video just so that if there's an issue with gutting, I don't have to redo this entire intro. So I will do that now, and then we will begin picking. Okay, so now I'm going to start picking. I'm just gonna open these both really quick and relock them so you know they're both locked up. Okay, so we're going to take our Sparrow's disc detainer pick and tension off that first disc. And I'm just going to try to go from disc 2 all the way to the back. So disc 2 is binding. Click out of 2. 3 is binding. Click out of 3, and some slight rotation on the core. 4. Click out of 4 and some more slight rotation. 5. Okay, I think 5 is good. Let me check. Yep, 5 feels good. And 6. Okay, we got 6. It is not open. Let me see if there's any more discs. Okay, it doesn't feel like there's any more discs, so I'm just going to go to each one and kind of just tap it in either direction. Hold on, I'm having trouble picking up a disc. And just see if maybe we're slightly outside of a gate. Okay, actually disc 5 wasn't turned all the way. So we got an open on this one. I'm just going to set it aside here and go straight to the second one. We're going to try to pick it the same exact way, so tension off the first disc and just go from disc 2 all the way to the back. Okay, disc 2 is binding. Click on 2. Click on 3, and again some slight rotation on the core. Disc 4 is set. 5 and 6. Okay, and we got this one open too. So we're gonna go ahead and start gutting. Just going to pull this paper here just so you can see the discs a little better once I have them out. The first thing we have to do is remove a grub screw that was blocked. It was blocked by the shackle when it was locked, but when you open it, you have access. So we'll just remove that first. So yeah, pretty interesting. They pick almost identically. I mean, you can't tell because you're just watching, but it feels pretty much exactly the same. The discs bind up the same amount. So that's pretty interesting, pretty consistent across the locks. In order to get this little back piece off, you can just use the side of the key. They made it the perfect thickness to fit in there. And then at a certain point, we can just unscrew it the rest of the way with our finger. Okay, so now we have that out. I'm just going to take the discs out from the lock just so we don't have them all fall out from me trying to take the core out. Yeah. So here is disc 1. That is the tensioning disc. Here is a spacer. There's going to be a spacer after each disc. So there's the spacer. Here is the second disc. I'm just going to show you this quick to show you the gate. That little cutout right there, that is the true gate. That is where the sidebar falls into on each disc in order to open the lock. As you can see, there's no false gates on this one, and there's actually none on any of the discs. But if there was a false gate, there would just be another shallower cutout that would get caught on the sidebar but wouldn't leave enough room for the sidebar to actually fall into the core and open the lock. Okay, so here's a spacer and disc 3, spacer, disc 4, spacer, disc 5, disc 6, and it actually, hold on, it looks like there is actually a 7th disc, which I didn't feel in either one, so maybe I just put that in its gate without noticing as I was going down the discs. I don't know what's up with that, but there are 7 discs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it definitely only feels like 6 when you're picking. And at this point, we should be able to just take out the core and the sidebar. It should just fall out. So here's the core. Oops. There's that sidebar, and then the ball bearings will fall out as well as the shackle. Okay. So 2 ball bearings and the shackle. So I will just do a little close up here so you can see there are no false gates. This is just grease from the inside. So like I said, I plan on putting some false gates in there myself with a file at some point. So if that is something you are interested in seeing, please let me know down below and I'd be happy to make it into a video. But yeah, that is it for today. Really nice locks. I really enjoy these. The quality is great. I was actually really surprised for $12.50 a pop that it's a nice surprise. So I did hope you enjoyed. I hope this was informative, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.